Hello people, this is Power here with a review of the Rider Kicks Figures Rider Armor Series Kamen Rider Geo Trinity. This is the unusual super form of Geo that's actually a fusion form. Because obviously typically in a while, fusion forms have always been like like super forms or like just movie exclusive, like just exclusive forms, but now we're having one again in the series. And while it was kind of weird at first, I think it's pretty interesting. So obviously we get the figure and such, and suit figure, and then our Geo Trinity, and here they have Geo Gates Waz and Gates Revive instead of Geo 2 because and such. I'm gonna fix my box because I dented it for so long. Great. That missed. So here's the figure for Geo Trinity. He's kind of like, obviously his overall details are really lackluster, but that's what you kind of have to expect with these figures. But I don't know. The point is, I think actually kind of makes him actually look more decent. Obviously I don't have the other figures to compare, but it's obviously just Geo with the heads or the faces of Gates and Waz, which I actually do think they're actually pretty well painted. Like, obviously Gates looks exactly like him. Waz, it's missing the silver on his mouth, which I honestly did not realize until now. Obviously Geo's face has paint. And then here's the Trinity helmet, which I actually do think is pretty interesting. Honestly, at first, Trinity did not look appealing just because I honestly didn't really like the fact that his head was literally, his face was literally just a continuation off of this. It kind of bothered me, but once I saw the actual suit, I think it grew on me a lot. Obviously, he has gold on him. I'm not sure if that's supposed to, be a prelude to Oma Geo, but I think he got, honestly, just kind of, his gold always evolved. Huh. Anyways, articulation. He has a ball joint, but you can force a 360, but I wouldn't recommend it just because of the watch bands. He can rotate his arms all the way through. He can do a bicep swivel, and he can rotate all the way through. Waz and Gates do move like more fluently on like cross build. He can do, typical kicks and a ball joint foot. But the thing with Geo Trinity is that I do realize his legs do get stuck, which is kind of weird. But anyways, and then he has the upper bicep swivel, which is again pretty fluent. He does not have a fluent ball joint. So yeah, that's basically it for Geo Trinity. And obviously he does come with the same ride watch holders as Gates, and you can remove them. And as you can see here, I lost this one again because I actually previously lost this one when I first got it in my first 5 minutes. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I can't find it anywhere here, so I guess we're just gonna deal without it. But you can see the driver here, which you actually can't remove. I think just because of how this works. But I think if you were able to remove it, this would have been attached to it, but yeah, you can't remove it, but I do like the molding on here. More closer look at the face and such, but anyways, for accessories, he only comes with one, which is the Psycho G-Con grade, and I got mine like this. Yeah, so my Psycho blade portion is bent, which sucks. But obviously the G-Con grade portion is fine. I really do like the Geo Psycho face molding. That's a pretty nice touch. As you can see here, the back's pretty bare, and there is also a peg back here because this hand actually has a minimal peg. So all you do is just simply peg this in, like so. Then there you got Geo holding the Psycho grade, which I actually do think is a pretty decent combination. I don't really care for it as much, but so you can have him do the I think it's the King Giri Slash. But yeah, see, this is what I meant with Geo Trinity. I can't really get him to, like, I don't know, it's just kind of difficult to move his legs, but yeah, so you can give him the Psycho G-Con grade. Obviously, one of Trinity's gimmicks is that he can use the weapons of the other two riders. So here's the Jaclaw Sume mode, because the Zax is, or the Noko mode is with my Gates Revive figure, which I don't have here. So you can have Waz doing his thing, and such. And if I actually did open this one up, I would have been able to give him the G-Con grade Ju mode and the G-Con Zax Yumi mode. So I would have been able to give him the two weapons, but I still have not opened this. So yeah. That's basically it for this figure, but let's just do some comparisons. So obviously here it is with cross build. You can't really compare the two because this is a movie form, this is a in-show form. But then again, like, that kind of means that, like, they can be more original with it, but you know, it's like, I don't know, cross build just kind of appeals to me more. But you know, so you can have the two fusions work together, which is kind of why I got Trinity, if I had to be honest. So you can do that. And then obviously, here's a Soul Chaku Henshin Climax form, because this is where everything wants to be referenced. So overall, what I think about this figure is that it's pretty neat. I don't think it's, like, I do think one of the most hindering parts of it is the fact that it does lack a lot of paint, which does suck for this form, because you do miss a lot of, like, the Gates and Waz coloring, but overall, I think, it's pretty decent. I'm just trying to find the, Ride Watch holder. But I do like this form. It kind of, like, I don't know, it's just like, it takes a lot of time to get used to, but I think if you let that time if you allow it to get by you, then I think you probably accept it more. But overall, again, the RKF line, it's just kind of like a pick and choose. I think this figure normally it goes up for $20, but I got it for $5 off. But again, I do think Trinity is a pretty neat form. Just takes a lot of time to get used to. I actually had to commend the box also because, as you can see here, the front is pink, the right side is red, and the left side is green. I really do like that. So, again, it's just, yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about this. It's just that your own preference. So, I don't know, he's just doing some kind of pose, but yeah, that's basically it for this review. I really don't know where that, second ride watch holder went. I don't want to drag the video too long because of it, but, oh, I found it. It's on the ground. So, yeah, that's basically it for this video. So, as I accidentally do that. So, yeah, here's the second ride watch holder. Again, he's compatible with the figures. It's just that I think you're only able to get him up to, like, the legs and arms. So you can't really, like, obviously do, like, armor times and such. So, yeah, again, as I'm trying to for the third time, that's it for this review. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people, and sorry for having a sucky thoughts. Bye.